Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating a sticker book out of some pages out of the watercolors sticker book that people had found at Dollar Tree. I've gone ahead and I pulled some of these stickers here. These are checklist boxes and then some small icons over here on the side. I'm actually going to, I've pulled them out of a few books. There's a small stack of them, probably 20. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this piece of paper that I have found in a book I got from Hobby Lobby, just a paper pack I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to lay this down here, and I'm just going to mark it. Let me find my pencil. Do I not have a pencil in here anymore? Oh my goodness. My children. Why do I not have a pencil? Because kids. That's why. So let me grab a pencil out of the drawer. So I'm just going to mark this here. So then another way you can do it is the way I usually do it, is I'm just going to cut this one off and then I'll show you how I normally cut it. Is I just take whatever it is that I'm going to cut. Since I'm using, this is this empty sticker sheet from a Happy Planner book, so it's the right size. This came out of the Colorful Boxes book. So I'm just going to take this, and I like to, I just line it up on my desk, tap it down, line up the bottom, and then I just take a small binder clip and clip it together, because I find that that makes it easy to kind of hold it in place, and then I don't have to maneuver it. And then I'm just going to line this up with the blade. Line that edge up, make sure that it's straight, and then just, well, that was a terrible cut. Let's try that again. Okay. So those of you that have this, like this is kind of spring loaded, the blade, the cutting blade on it. And sometimes I forget that. I don't use this cutter very often. So now that that's done, that cuts there, I'm going to combine both those pages together. And then I'm going to clip, make sure they're lined up. I'm going to clip this here. And then I'm going to use my paper trimmer again. And I'm just going to line it up like I did before. Make sure I push down all the way on this one. And I'm going to cut through that. And then I'm going to set my paper cutter to the side. And then I have two pieces of paper that are the size of a Happy Planner sticker book. I have a sticker book here that I'm actually going to use. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to cut this off, because so what I'm doing is I'm cutting off the fold over piece. You'll see in just a second. And I mean, I could use my paper trimmer for this, but I find that just using scissors, because it's already marked, is easier. And I'm just cutting off that, basically the spine of it. And then I'll put this here, and then I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife. Whenever I do this part, I want to always like to make sure that it's super sharp, that my knife is sharp. And then I'm just going to cut around that, cut those little holes. Somewhere I have a one-hole hole punch that would work fine too, but I don't know where it is, and I'm too lazy to go like search for it. So I have 2 pages now with a hole in them. I'm going to set one off to the side. This one here, I'm going to just glue to the front. I like to put the glue on the actual cardboard and not on the paper, just because I find, so I got this glue at Joann's. It's the Park Lane brand, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm going to go get some regular Elmer's glue stick. Now you can use Tombow adhesive, any kind of, really, any adhesive that you want. I'm just using this glue just because I have it, and I find I like to have lots of adhesive. And the first couple of these that I did use my tape runner, but because I want it to be like a lot of adhesive on it, I went through a lot, like 3 rolls in one book, and it's not that the tape runner is expensive. I just think that a glue stick will work just fine for the application, for what I'm using it for. And there's no need to I guess devote that quality of adhesive to it. So I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know, this weird, I think, oh, my dresser's like, give me just a second while I got all these adhesive. I'm gonna have to take some, when I'm done with this project, take some Undo or Goo Gone or something on my desk and get all that residue off my desk. So there's that. And then what I like to do is, I want to make it cute. So let me grab the watercolors. This is one I just made, and it's got all the quotes in it. And I did this one the same exact way. Let's use this one. And let's just kind of make it a little bit pretty. I'm a planner girl, of course. I'm going to make it cute. So, and then I'll just set this back. Now the reason that I'm doing this is because, so I bought several of the watercolor books at my Dollar Tree when I found them. I found the seasonal one and this one. And then my kids bought me some, and I have 8 kids, and their girlfriends and whatnot all know that I love my Happy Planner stuff. Like, it's kind of a crazy addiction. And so they all bought me some when they found them, and some of them live in bigger towns. And so I ended up with quite a few of these books, and I don't want them just sitting on my shelf, so I'm trying to find a way to incorporate them. And I started taking them apart and putting them in my mini binders, but it just got so huge. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to break them up, and I'm going to hold them in a little, like, Sterilite, one of these. This one here is from my Calva Plan books, and then I'm just going to kind of put them in there, one for the watercolors and then one for the seasonal. I'll have, that way I can just kind of, because I love this book, I use it all the time in my planner. So I actually had 4 of them because I loved it so much. So that's what I'm going to do. But anyways, the book is pretty much done. So you take your Happy Planner sticker book, cut the spine off. And the only reason I'm cutting the spine off is because I plan on adding more pages than this. So let's get, this is like checklists. Hang on one second, rather than flipping through there. Let me grab this. This is the binder that I have a bunch of them in. So this sleeve here is all this page. Let's see. So like these 2 pages, I'll probably combine into one book. Let's see if there's any others. Maybe that one. The one thing that drives me crazy about Happy Planner is I took all the checklists out of this book already. Let me just pull these pages out. and I'm going to add these pages to this book too, is that like they have the boxes and then they have icons over here. I would rather have a page of icons. So like this page here is, you know, like headers or whatever. That's, I'll create one that says headers, and then this will go in like a travel. This will go in an icon. So like this box, this page here would go, this would go in my circles because the majority of the page is the big circles. And then ideally there would be another circle here. If I created this book, there would be another circle here, and then there would be just a page of these, like, because these shapes here, the hearts and the stars, would go for me in a bullet book section. Like if this page was all circles or all flags, that would be ideal. Same with over here, like flags, add these circles to that other page, add these to the other page, and just add another box or something. You know, they could have put smaller boxes, like, you know, half boxes up here and down here, even if they were sideways. And all of these, that's the one thing that drives me crazy about the Happy Planner books, is it's hard to like just organize them if you're taking them apart. And I have found that a lot of my books, see, like this will be all washi strips. This one's not too bad. This will be boxes, that'll be boxes, 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 double boxes, and double boxes. So that'll just kind of be how I break it down, but that's my thought process on it. So let me, oops, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab I have about 9 of these books sitting right here that I gotta go through, and this is just how I do it. And then again, I'm going to save all of the outer covers, because that'll be what I'll use to cover. That'll be the sticker book, the like outside shell of the new book. So if there's any of you guys that wanted one of these books that didn't get any, I have several of them, so just let me know. And they're not deconstructed yet because I can't take them all apart, just because, I don't know, my brain just won't let me. So I do have a few of them that are not taken apart, so if you guys want some and couldn't find them or whatever, just let me know. I'd be happy to send them to you. If there's specific pages that you want out of here, again, let me know. I'd be happy to send them to you. So, okay, so that's all of those. So let's just put these here on top of each other. See, and that spine, and then I'll just take the elastic. That spine is bigger than what it would have been from an original Happy Planner book. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. There we go. Let me grab. So, I mean, this is my fancy florals. And you can, you know, it's a little bit bigger, which is why I cut that spine off. So that I can expand it. Because if I decide, oh, I want to put this with another page with it, then. And then I just bought these binder rings at Dollar Tree. I think I got 12 of them for $1 or something. And I bought a couple packs. I'm going to probably look on Amazon and see about getting them in bulk. Just so that I have them, because I really kind of like this idea. I've got student books and whatnot that I'm thinking about tearing apart, student and teacher, so I can have like assignments, you know, back to school, quotes, all that kind of stuff in there. I kind of like that idea. And then I'll just have the different bins sitting on my shelf. But that's 2 of the books that I have. what I'm probably going to do is take a piece of paper. Let me see if I can find one. This is a paper pack I got from Joann's. It's Park Lane brand. Excuse me, not Joann's, Joann. See if I can find a fairly neutral. You know, probably cardstock. Give me 1 second, guys. I do have some smaller actual cardstock packs. So give me 1 second. Hey, tiny dog, what are you doing? Tiny baby? Hmm? Okay, so here is just a small, it's a 6x6 cardstock. Well, let's use this page. Let me grab that sticker sheet that I used as a template. If I can find it. What did I do with it? Alright, no. Here it is. And then I'm going to grab my mini cutter. This one cuts 6x6 paper. And anytime I have something that's smaller than 6 inches, I like to use this. I'm gonna pop this off of here, have this arrayed. Okay, perfect. Oops. Okay, so then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to cut it. Let's see how wide it is. It's 6 inches, so I could do 2 inches. That's centimeters. There we go, there's inches. There's 2, and then 2 more. So we've got 3, and those will work for the smaller book. And then I'm going to grab my small scoreboard and bone folder scoring tool. I have a big one of these, and I have the small one. Again, I like having them when for when my stuff is small. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to measure. So let's do it at like 2 centimeters. So that's what, like 1/2 inch, 3/4, 2 centimeters, about 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to set this here. And basically what I'm doing is I'm creating a spine. So I got that one. And I got that. I'm going to fold that. Well, I went all the way through it. Well, that's kind of... Let me get one of my little ball ones. I don't like this bone folder. I mean, unless I use the wrong side of it, which... No, I used the wrong side of it. Imagine that. Okay. So, like, this side, like, tears it. Rips it. There, and I'm just gonna trace this hole. Now this step isn't necessary. You do not have to do this step, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to show you how I would do it if I wanted a spine on my binder, my sticker binder. So So you could totally just go around it and, you know, do like I did before. I'm going to show you something different. That you could also do. So I'm just going to stick that on there. And then I'm going to grab one of these fasteners. I got these at Walmart, just in like the paper section. And since I'm using cardstock, I can use this, but and just secure that like that. I could tape that down once I was done with my book or it was full, which I think this one probably is pretty full. So I could stick a piece of tape over the top of it, and then that would be done. Or I could just stick this right back in there. The problem is that you can't use these ones anyways that I bought. You can't use them in here to do it without putting a spine on it, because the hole is too big and it slips right through. So because I use cardstock for the spine too, it'll be okay. And I mean, I could put a piece of tape on there to reinforce it underneath it on the front, and then put a piece of tape on the back of it to kind of hold that down so it's not pokey. That is one thing that drives me crazy about the Happy Planner books, is these grommets that they use to attach the elastic. They like catch, which drives me nuts. But you know, I mean, there's lots of things that drive my OCD nuts. So there's a couple options as far as binding them together. Either option, you know, you can add more to it and refill it and whatnot. So, or, you know, expand it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you got some ideas today on how it is that you can create some sticker books of your own. This is the sticker book that I got the cardstock out of. It's got just like some little different lined papers, like this is graph paper, some receipt paper it looks like, just kind of a good neutral. I believe I got this at Tuesday Morning. I'm not sure where you would find it at now. My Tuesday Morning locally closed, which was very, very sad, but I only paid like $1.99 for it, and I absolutely love it. So I use this book all the time. I have like 4 of them. So anyways, if you liked this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.